Hey, what's up? It's your girl Sudxn, you're a baddie, and you are now watching Stay on TV. I feel like
Hey everyone, it's
sometimes it
Ashley
seems to be
Tiffany, and you're
fishy,
watching Stay on TV. We're back at the home of Stay on TV. I am my studios from a long hiatus, but I'm super excited to be back, and it's a blessing to be back. And for our first guest on the show this season, I'm sitting with the lovely Sudxn.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Sudxn, you're a baddie. Ashley, thank you so much for having me today.
Yes, thank you for coming on. Super excited. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing. How you feeling?
I feel good. I feel like juicy.
Period. Juicy.
Amazing. I heard about you a few months ago, but I definitely just started tapping in now. So definitely just give, my listeners and people watching just how you just started, doing music and everything.
So I want to show you a picture.
Okay.
But the first time I ever went to the studio, I have a picture of it. Like I was like 12 or 13 years old, and my uncle was like watching TV, and I was just writing. I had a whole book like from the 99 cent store of just raps. I was being annoying because I'm annoying like on purpose to my family. So I'm rapping in front of him. Like he's like, "Yo, move." I'm like, "No, seriously, let me rap for you. This is my rap." He's like, "For real?" And he was like, "Nah, this is like, you serious?" And I showed him what like all of my stuff. He's like, "Nah, I got to take you to the studio." So from there, he took me to a home studio, like somebody else that lived in Coney Island at that time. And that kickstarted things for me. Like in 7th grade, I knew that I wanted to make music.
Wow,
Yes.
7th grade.
7th grade, girl.
Oh my gosh. Yo, that's a long time coming. And then when would you say you really started like taking it serious?
Seriously, my first real official record is called Moving Body. It's a full-on Afro beats track. And that I want to say I was 16 years old.
Okay.
Like I was 16 years old when I made the song and shot the video in the park. Heavy full face makeup, we in the playground. But that's when I'm like, yo, this is really my calling.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And it just like comes naturally to you
does.
too. Do you remember your first rhyme? I'm not going to ask you to spit it, but do you remember like your first rap or rhyme?
I don't remember my very first like rhyme ever, but I know the first song I ever made. It's on YouTube. Oh my God. It's on YouTube. It's called Killing Them. You be killing them and you already know. That's how it goes.
Oh my gosh. Wow. And just seeing like the level up of everything is just, it's kind of seems like surreal and everything.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about your latest project that you dropped in November,
baby.
Juicy Era. But like, what would you say the era you're in right now is? Would you classify it as juicy
I
still?
very much am in the juicy era.
Okay.
It's like the rebirth era, the learning yourself as a woman and an artist like era. I'm just feeling very open-minded, feeling very brand new. Rip me out the plastic.
Ooh, yeah, I like that. I like that.
Feeling very much like that. I'm just really excited about the future and what's to come.
Yeah, no, definitely. We're going to jump into the future, but just give like me a rundown. Where you from?
Oh, girl. I like to call myself the Brooklyn Ninja Baddiana, but Sudxn the Euro Baddie, I come from a Nigerian home. The tribe is Yoruba, and I'm a baddie.
Ooh,
I come from a baddie, so yeah.
I love that. I love that.
You're a baddie. But you know what I'm saying? I was born in Brooklyn, New York, Coney Island Hospital, so that's there too, always.
Yeah, shout outs to Brooklyn. So, hey. So how would you say, one, Brooklyn has shaped your music, and being Yoruba Nigerian shaped your music?
So when I'm in the house, my mom is not speaking English. My grandmother don't speak English. Like I'm in a African household, and then I go to school. After school, I'm like outside. I'm meeting so many different people. So just the swag. I feel like New York in general is so much swag over here. Like,
Yeah.
Like we just feel like,
Yeah.
Like
we are the it
I love
people.
it. Like, no, seriously, everybody's a main character. And I'm like, yo, if you don't have no confidence and you from New York, what are you doing?
Yeah,
like,
no.
look to your peer. They gonna
That's
help
a fact.
you.
Yeah.
So.
And honestly, that's where I get from like listening to your music too. I feel like the energy, it feels like I'm a baddie too, but just giving me like the confidence that I need.
Thank
So
you.
like how would you like describe like your music and stuff to your listeners?
You very much just said it. It is upbeat. Very much just said it. when I'm writing these songs, I am tapping into a place of, well, what do I want to feel like? When I listen back to this, how do I want to feel? Because I'm writing it for my future self as well. Like, I want to feel like a baddie. I know as a woman that's not going to happen every single day, but like on those days where it's a little bit low,
right.
the juicy era is in the headphones.
Yes,
so.
yes. Juicy era, guys.
Juicy
We're
era.
talking about her latest project that would drop back in November, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so y'all have to check that out if you haven't. But like, let's jump into that, honestly. So Juicy era, like, how did that come about?
So I've been having the word juicy era in my mind since I dropped the EP 2023, 2021. I've been thinking about just juicy. I love lip gloss. Not only just pulling from things I like now. Lip gloss, I love when my lips look juicy. I love when the wig is laid. It's just juicy. You know what I'm saying? So, but I didn't feel there at that time. So I was just like, again, writing music for my future self. This is what I'm envisioning Sudxn to be like. And then I feel like I put the project out at a perfect time. Like I'm embodying who I'm seeing.
Yeah. No, that's dope. And I told you earlier, one of my favorite songs on the project, Come Up to the Scene, I Don't Never Miss. So, like, how do you feel like you embody, like, that era? Because we're going to talk about, one, your fashion, but, like, just everything. Like, how do you feel like just writing that and living it?
Homicide Detective?
Yes, Homicide Detective.
So it just felt like, I'm on my bully. That record just gives I'm on my bully. Not even like terrorizing the streets, but I mean, as a Sag, that's just what I'm going to give.
Sag. Yes, Sagittarius.
But like, it was just very much like, pick up your shoulders and pop your shit. That was Homicide Detective. Like, yeah, I did that. I read the scene. I'm the nicest. I'm this, I'm that. Like, just bigging up myself.
Yeah. And then Executive Ginger.
Ooh.
Too. That's one of your favorites?
That is like...
Is it?
Yes.
Yes, that's my second favorite. Yeah, that's my second favorite. But yeah, tell me a little bit about that, because I know like on the intro of that, you're talking about that you can envision like the future and greatness, that you are greatness. Like one, like what do you see? How do you define greatness?
Greatness, like as an individual.
Yeah.
It's just really like, if you see a higher self for you, whether it's like you getting in shape, you educating yourself further, just, like embracing who you are and also leveling up in life, that's what I see as greatness. Your success doesn't have to be someone else's success, but this is what you saw for yourself and then you went and did it. Like, that's greatness to me. I just, with my music, I really see myself going so far, and I don't ever want to give up on myself. I want to get to a point where I'm like, yo, you did that. You did your best. Yeah. This is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's what greatness means to me. Like, just, this is what I envision for Sudxn, and I'm like trying every day.
Yes.
Efforts every day. Every day,
And then with the track, Executive
Ginger. That's what, like, Baby Just Cruise. Can I curse?
Yeah, you can curse.
That's like the ultimate bad bitch record. Like, it's for the baddies, like, Baby Just Cruise. Like, I feel like I purposely use like a soothing tone, because it's like, relax. Like, you are who you are, and everything is going to unfold naturally. Like, you see your face. I was like, yes. See my face? Look at my face. Come on.
Heard you.
Like, you're like, I just wanted other women listening to be like, yeah, I'm beautiful. Like, I'm beautiful. I'm talented. I'm smart. Like, there's nothing in life that's out of my reach. Like, I can really go and get it all. I really feel like that. So I want more people to feel like
that too. No, exactly.
Seriously.
Yeah. And when you're listening to it, when I'm listening to it in the gym, it just makes me feel that. Right. And what makes you beautiful?
Beautiful on the inside, on the outside. Honestly, what makes me beautiful, not only am I genuinely a kind person, I care about the people around me. I'm very compassionate. I describe myself in that way, but I just take care of myself, and I'm learning every day too to practice better, like spiritual hygiene, not, boundaries, just really respecting yourself, loving yourself, and, treating others how you want to be treated.
Yeah.
And then removing yourself from things that aren't like adding to you, or just like, okay, I don't like how this makes me feel. I don't have to keep doing it. Like, just really that makes you beautiful when you respect yourself.
Right.
Like, this is ugly for me. This is ugly energy. Like, let me not associate. Let me just, you know, and really reflecting too, owning up to mistakes. You know what? Forgiving yourself,
Yeah.
because it's life. You learn, you live and you learn. So just really just, yeah, all of those things make you beautiful. Own it.
Yeah, no, I love that. And we're in quarter two right now of
Yeah.
2024. How would you say, well, actually, what would you say 2024 is teaching you so far?
So far, like slow and steady wins the race. Slow motion is better than no motion. So like it's very easy to get caught up when you go on socials. You're like, damn, this person did this person did
Right.
that. Focus on yourself. Focus on it. 2024. Look, you in the mirror. That's the only competition you have. Focus on you. I'm just like, well, it doesn't matter if I didn't do this or I'm not Coachella. I'm gonna get there. For now, I need to do the groundwork and really focus on myself. Focus on the music I want to make, the artist I want to be. Just 2024 is for you. Focus on yourself. Don't lose sight of that.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I feel like you've been like tapping into this energy and just knowing who you are for a while. But like, when did you know you was actually Sudxn?
Honestly, okay. I do want to say 2022 was a rough year for me emotionally. And it's like every emotional like hurdle
Yeah.
I went through just sharpened me up. Like, it's Sudxn 2.0. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you stronger now, you know better now. Like, everything that you've gone through, everything that you felt, channel it, put it in the music, put it in the workout. You angry? Go exercise. That's going to help you. Like, that's how I'm thinking. Like, so I felt like I was really, really Sudxn. I want to say on my 24th birthday.
Okay.
I was like, okay, Sudxn, it's me and you. Like, in my mind, like, I have another friend, but the friend is me. Like, Sudxn, look at yourself. Like, you are amazing. Stop playing small. Like, you Sudxn.
Yeah, nah, that's the fact. And when you look back from like 2022 to like now, like what would you say to yourself in 2022 when you were going through that trying time?
Oh my God, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful I went through that, first of all, because I don't know. I don't think I would be who I am right now if I didn't experience what I did. And I would just hug myself because I feel like I handle things really well, the best I can.
Is it too personal?
A little bit.
Okay.
But yeah.
But it was a trying year.
It was a
for
trying
you.
year for me.
Okay. And you put it all into the music, Juicy Era. Was it?
Like, not specific situations.
Yeah.
But, like,
but all the
attitude, energy, definitely.
And Juicy Era, it dropped last November. How long did it take you to create that project? Was it a few months?
Yeah, it was a few months.
Okay.
I really locked in with my producers. We be on Zoom day and night. Oh, I'm not going to the club. I'm on Zoom.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
But it took a few months. I want to say I started like recording the EP. The first single I dropped from the EP was Freaky For You.
Okay.
And I I had that song in the tux, but I re-recorded it in June of 2023. So that kickstarted us working on the EP.
Wow. Okay. So tell me a little bit about your creative process. And I know you mentioned being on Zoom with your producers. Like, so how does that work?
Honestly, creatively, they just get me. I don't have to say too much. I'm like, this is what I want to feel like do. Like, I'll do something like that for them. They come back an hour later. All right, Zoom. Okay. Oh yeah, Zoom now. And then they're playing it for me through Zoom. I'm like, oh my God. Like, or sometimes we'll do it together. And I'm giving them melodies because, you know, I'm rapping most of the time, but I'm still making a flow.
Yeah.
And I fill in the words later. But we just do it together. And they push me to, like, I'll give an example. For Executive Ginger, I had a whole nother song to that beat.
Oh, really?
And then one of my producers was like, and he's like, oh, I was just joking. But he's like, oh, it no sweet. Meaning, like, it's not good. I was in a club with Alexa.
Oh, wow.
I was writing a new verse in my phone. I'm like,
because your producer said it wasn't good.
Yeah, because no, they be honest with me.
Okay. And I'd rather honest people too.
Yeah, I do. Because if he didn't tell me that, we probably won't have Executive Ginger, the one that we have right now. But then I sent them a whole new song. He was like, I was just joking. I'm like, no, but this is better.
Yeah.
This is what we're going with. He's like, yeah, I'm happy I told you that because this shit is fire. And
Wow.
I'm like, yes, I'm happy you told me too.
And that's why that's your favorite.
And that's my baby.
That's it. No, it is a bop. It is definitely a bop. And I love the intro to it too.
Thank you.
It's just like you speak in words of encouragement to like everyone. And
Thank you.
that, yeah, your greatness too.
Thank you.
So you have to explain your style because I know a lot of people are wondering about it. Like, tell me about like your eyebrows, like your fashion, and how does that correlate with your music?
So fashion-wise, like dressing-wise, it's something I'm still playing around with every day. Like I'm still figuring out, what does Sudan want to give? But it's like, it's just you just play dress up. Like, what is it giving today? What is it giving this week? But as far as the eyebrows, I was like, yo, I feel like I want to be experimental, like just regular brown brows every time. I'm like, I want to add a splash of color to my face. So
Yeah.
I'm like, what color would look good on me?
And you tried other colors too, I feel like.
In
no.
the crib,
Oh.
I was like, okay, do I want to do green, orange? I'm like, soft pink, because the pussy pink.
Pussy pink.
I'm like, this is for you.
Yes.
This is for you.
No, I
said,
love
yeah.
it. I love it because when I listen to your music, it's just like it gives a different feel, not just like regular vibes. And how would you?
Thank
You already went over it, but like, what would you like label your sound if you had to label it, or you don't label it?
I don't really want to box myself
Okay.
into a genre, but definitely I don't want to ever shy away from Afro beats because that's where it really started for me. So, especially with the Juicy era, I definitely want to say it's a Afro house hip hop EP. Those elements are definitely in there.
Guys, y'all have to listen to it. Like, yeah, it's definitely a different vibe. And I told you already offline, I feel
Thank
like
you.
we need it in this time. I feel like there's a lot of good music out right now, but stuff to just make you get up and dance and not like buy bottles at the section. Like, no, go to the dance floor, like get up and like have fun and stuff like that. And that's
Yeah.
what we need, honestly. Do you have any music influences or?
There's so many people I listen to, and then I even go back and listen to old records. So like Azealia Banks is up there for sure. Love her. Damm, he's like one of the, for me, my generation at least, one of the first, I want to say pioneers of helping Afrobeats cross over to America.
Got it.
Wizkid, Davido. I love Davido. Like energy. His energy is like,
Yeah.
I like that. I want
is
to
real.
pull it. I love his energy. Also, like rappers I listen to, I got to put Nicki up there. What?
Yeah, New York.
Yeah, of course. Jay-Z is very much bougie.
Yeah.
He gives me bougie vibes. I love
Brooklyn.
listening to
Yeah,
Jay-Z.
he love it.
Kanye. I mean, I listen to everything, but those are just some of the people that I constantly have in rotation. And I have to put Playboy Cardi up there too. He's very playful and he invokes the like inner bad bitch because I feel like he's one too.
Yeah. Would you say you have any like top 3 artists you would like love to work with?
Oh my God. So many people I want to work with. So many people I want to work with. If I'm just going based off of energy, like I definitely want to work with Nicki. I feel like what female artist doesn't,
Yeah.
that would be a dream come true. I definitely want to work with Tiwa Savage. Like that's another person I grew up on. She's an Afrobeats like queen. She's amazing. If I could get her on a track, I feel like
Yes.
I love Tiwa Savage. And lastly, I definitely want to do another African artist. I want to say if I could get Davido on a track, I'm out of Those are 3 people I really, really want to work with.
Honestly, manifest that. You're working
It's
towards
gonna
it. You're here.
happen. It's gonna happen because why not?
Everything is written out. Like everything, you're making the steps to get to where you want to get to.
Yeah.
And looking back at everything and how far you came until now, what would you say is like a highlight for you? Like, wow, I can't believe like I accomplished that or this happened.
Putting out my EP. It's my first one, and I've been doing music for a while, and I just always before, I used to second guess myself so much, and this is something I felt so confident about it. Like, so happy about it, so proud of it. So definitely this EP is the highlight for me right now. And just as an artist, just I feel like I've become so much more powerful. And I'm really proud of myself, like who I am. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing the work, you know?
No, I love that. And speaking of powerful, you did something with Audio Mac,
Yeah.
Empower Her. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh my God, it was such a dope experience. So Fumi, which is like a big sister to me, like she does events and she is trying to break her way into like the music scene. But when somebody like that calls you, like, oh, I'm trying to do this, girl, say no more.
Yeah.
Like, what's up? And literally it was that. The producer sent me the beat, and I hopped on a beat. I collabed with other women. There were another artist, Jumai, G Chanel, and Didi Ami. So I worked with them on the project. We shot like the video for it. It was so seamless. And then it premiered at Audio Mac, and it was just like, that was fire.
Yes.
I met so many people. So many people were like, yo, this is so, like, I received a lot of compliments on like my part of the song. And I was just like, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm really right, all right. But like, I felt really good. I just met so many dope people that night. And the women too on the song were also very dope. Very good energy women. Yeah.
I know that could just be amazing, like hearing people like say that, man, your flow, the sound is good, everything just is perfect, you know, what you're doing. What keeps you going? Is it that? Is it?
I love making music. I love it. It was, for a long time, it was my escape. When I wasn't so confident like before, that's where I would be confident. It was like I was tapping into something else. So even if I get 2 views, 2 million, inshallah, 2 million is coming.
Yes.
But like, I'm still gonna make my music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a creative at heart, and it feels nice. It definitely does when people give you your flowers. But like, I'm gonna do it because it really makes me feel good, and through there, I feel like I'm evolving too in my personal life.
Yeah. And how important is your faith as you elevate in your career?
Extremely important. Like, I feel like I've gone closer to Allah, God.
Yeah.
I just feel like the older I get, you really cannot play with that, especially the industry that I want to get into. I don't know what I'm going to see. I need me and God to be like this.
Yeah.
Like,
yes. No, that's serious.
Like,
You're going to see everything. So staying
white
close.
on rice. Like, I'm just like, you know, I just want to move with like pure intentions always, and just making sure like my integrity, like I feel good about what I'm doing and what I'm saying, who I'm being around. Like, I just want to very much rely on intuition, making sure I'm praying for protection, and even me, you know, because we're human beings, we're not perfect. Sometimes we're not in a good space and we're putting our vibes. Like, just pray on that, like, fix me, protect me, or, you know, just being close to God is very, very important. Not only when you need something, but every day.
No, that's serious. That's true, especially in this industry. I would say that definitely stay close to Allah. And I feel like you're sticking to it. You're trying out things that you like and don't like. And I'm excited to see like more from you. So what do you have coming up?
Oh, I'm so excited. Definitely more music is on the way. And I just dropped Executive Ginger, a visualizer. So y'all need to go run and check it out, okay?
Yes. And tell us a little bit about the creative process around that.
It's just very like, it was just me and the cameraman. But it's very spacious. I did it in an all-white room. I was wearing silver and white as well. It was like, I wanted it to give like free, breathable, easy, breezy, like, baby, just cruise.
Yes.
Like, cloudy feel to it. And I feel like the visualizer definitely gives that.
And definitely is a great time that it dropped because it's May, summertime is here. So you can just ride around just at the beach feeling good with that.
See my face?
Yes. And Sudxn, I love to ask this too. So any up and coming artists or people that's like exploring things that really is hesitant on starting, what advice would you give them? It doesn't have to be music, but anything that they want to start. What advice would you give them?
The only advice I have, like, get out your own way. get out of your way. Like, why are you telling yourself you can't do it or why you can't start it? Like, when you start asking yourself questions like that, you'll realize you don't have an answer for it because it's dumb to think that way. Like, don't tell yourself you can't do something or don't give yourself a F before even trying. Like, it's okay to, you feel like it's embarrassing, but it's not. Like, try. Try. You're going to evolve past that if you keep doing it. Don't be scared to do nothing. If it feels really good to you and you have people, like one or two people like that are like, nah, this is fire, that honest people, because you don't want yes men around you. You want people around you that's going to keep it a buck. But if you and that one or two persons feel like, put this out, then just do it. I've held myself back before, so I'm now like, do you like it, Sudxn? Like, yes or no? All right, put it out. It don't matter if it doesn't make sense. Like, if you think you having doubts, that's you just letting your doubts win at that point. Don't let it win.
And what's the best advice you received on your music pursuit?
The best advice I ever received, literally, just do it like
Nike.
Just
do it, okay.
Just do it like Nike. Because I have so many songs in the tucks, and I let doubt win before. So I'm like, it's not winning no more. Just do it.
Yeah.
You made it. You recorded it. And you know it's good. Stop playing like it's not.
Yeah. No,
Stop
I
acting
like that.
stop trying to showing yourself. Like, no, put that shit out.
Yeah.
It's people out here. Another thing someone told me, there's people out here, you're way more talented than them, but they're not scared to put themselves out there. They're not. They go after what they want. They don't let nobody tell them no. That's the difference between that's the difference between somebody you think like you're better than.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to talent, but they're doing the work. That separates talent. What they say, hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard.
Yes.
Work hard. Make yourself be seen. It's all right for people to see.
Yeah, and that's what I feel like that's what's honestly the main focus about 2024 is just like working hard and doing the work and doing what you want to do. Just doing it, doing it, like you said, just doing it. And my final questions, because I know Denz is going. You spoke about your producers not being like yes men and stuff like that. Yeah. How important one is your support team to you and not having yes men around you?
Oh my God, I love them so much for that. They're very important to me because when I have an idea, they're the first people I run to about it, and they don't shut down my ideas. Like, they let me carry it out. Yeah. Like, okay, let me not put my mouth there because I don't know what the full vision yet. They let me do, they play, like we play with beats together. We do everything. And they're like, girl, sis, this not it. I'm not going to hold you.
Right.
I'm like, I felt that way too. I'm not
and it makes you go harder too.
Dude, like when Executive Ginger, so happy that happened. Like, Alexa was like, are you okay? I said, yeah, I'm writing a song.
Right. And how does your family and friends feel about like your music?
My mom, my uncle, to this day, I always ask my uncle for advice, like when it comes to like execution. My mom is so supportive. Like, even when I started like cursing for real in my music, I'm like, is it okay? She's like, yes, put the fuck inside. Put it inside. Give it flavor. So like, since then, I'm just like, yo, my mom, I would say, my uncle, very, very supportive. And I feel like for now, like, that's all I need, I mean, I want the support of more people, but like in my inner circle, they're all right. Like, they're more than all right, I should say.
That's a blessing. Yeah. And my final question now, because why should we stay on Sudxn?
You should definitely stay on Sudxn because over here, we promote growth. We promote embracing your uniqueness, individuality, and really being yourself. Like, I just feel like everybody's a bad bitch in their own way. And, like, shine your inner bad bitch. And that's what you're going to get from Sudxn. So you should definitely stay on. Thank you.
Yes, we love it. We love it here. Yes, your energy is amazing. And I'm looking forward to new music.
Thank you.
The visualizer is dope.
Thank you.
And just, honestly, just seeing you grow. Like I said, I need to see you perform in person, too.
I would love for you, too.
Yeah, of course. So, guys, we're heading on out. So, this is Ashley Tiffaney, and I'm with
Sudxn, you're a baddie.
Hey, and we'll see you next time.
All around. Sudxn.
baby, just cruise. Yeah.